Okay, there we go.
Well, awesome. So, hey everyone, we're Tony and Vanessa Canevaro. We're coming to you from beautiful Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada, and we are so thrilled to be here. This is so awesome seeing everybody pop on. I'm just going to give you a real quick kind of background of who Tony and I are so you guys know who these two crazy people are kind of talking to you tonight. My background is in education, and I'm also an author. So, for a very long time, I worked with special needs students. Loved my job. But I was burnt out, and I ended up I had to quit my job because it was really playing on me psychologically and physically. So I quit with the full intent of going back. Blessings show up when you need them, and Nerium showed up in my life. Tony's background is actually in construction rentals, and plus we've been business owners as well. So we've kind of done a few things over our history together. We've been married for 26 years. We have 3 boys, 29, 25 and 20 years old, so they're not really boys anymore, but they are still my boys. Like I said earlier, I was not looking for, I wasn't looking for an opportunity when we started with Nerium. I was looking for a really great skincare line because I had used quality skincare for quite a while, couldn't find something that really worked for me. So a few years ago, it was about 3.5 years ago, a gal I didn't even know shared some before and after pictures. And I wasn't interested in looking at an opportunity because Tony and I have owned businesses before, and I wasn't looking at wanting to get back into that again, but I was looking for something that was going to be really great for my skin. And lo and behold, a few years later, Tony and I are both retired from our jobs that we had and living the life that we've always wanted.
So we're going to go through some information for you guys tonight, hopefully give you some little insight into what we're so passionate about. Now, I'm going to give you full disclosure. We're supposed to do this in 30 minutes, and anybody that knows me knows I talk way too much. So she's probably going to be elbowing me from the side to get me to speed things up. So I'm going to do my best to power through this, Vanessa and I, to try to give you a little insight into what we saw when we looked at this. Now, I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. If there's any guys on the line here today, when Vanessa brought this to me and said she found something she thought was a really good thing we should look at, and then she said it was skincare, I was completely uninterested. I come from a construction rentals background. I could not figure out how I was going to talk to somebody about an anti-aging product, about a skincare line. Now, we have other products now, wellness line as well. We're going to touch on those things at the time. But what I did was I took my male ego and I parked it at the door, and I looked at the information for what it really was. And hopefully that's what we can encourage you guys to do today, is just look at the information for what it is. If someone invited you here tonight or you're invited to take a look at this, the only thing we ask is leave any preconceived notions you have, leave them behind. Just look at the information, take it in for what it is, and then you're an intelligent human being. You can make a decision on what you want to do from that point forward. So we're going to try to run through this real quick. I had little technology issues at the beginning, so Jen Bailey, forgive me. I hope this works out on the recording, but we are going to go ahead and get this started here for you. Again, there we go. Okay. So better with Nerium.
I love this. So when Tony and I were actually looking at this opportunity, you know, I had thought that maybe doing another business might have been something that would really interfere with my life, or that maybe I wasn't really cut out for doing something like this because I've never done anything like this before. But again, I looked at it and I said, Tony, what if this is our thing? What if this is the thing that's going to retire both of us, take us to the place where we want to live on beautiful Vancouver Island, and give us a life we've always dreamt of? What if? And what if we don't jump on it and we miss out on something really great? And we're thankful that we definitely did jump on it, because this has been an experience like nothing we've ever had before.
And, you know, asking yourself how life can be better, there's a lot of different things. And we're going to talk about our holistic approach to anti-aging. We believe in the mind, body, and soul approach to anti-aging, not just your skin, not just your health, your internal cellular health, but the whole person. And what I found, which was really surprising when we looked at this, my perception of a skincare company shifted very quickly when I saw how people's self-confidence and perceptions of themselves were changed when we altered something that they were not happy about on their outside appearance. I did not expect that. I mean, as a guy, you know, I grew up with fairly good skin. My kids had good skin. I never used skincare. My idea of skincare was whatever shampoo hit me in the face in the shower. I was good, right? So I didn't understand how much people's self-interest, self-worth was actually vested in the way they looked until I saw some of the people confidence increase. And that's really what started to flip switches for me. I'm like, okay, that's something I can really get behind, watching someone become more confident. And then, like I said, I put my business hat on. And today, honestly, guys, we're right in the middle of the biggest paradigm shift that's ever happened in the whole employment, business opportunity world, entrepreneurship world, since the Industrial Revolution took out farming in the 1800s. You know, Uber is the largest taxi cab provider in the world, doesn't own a car. Airbnb, right, the largest rental provider of accommodations in the world, doesn't own a building. Netflix took over what Blockbuster used to do, and we just had Sears is going out of business here in Canada. We're coming from Canada, so we're going to be bilingual. We're going to talk Canadian and U.S. today a little bit. But you know, and what's interesting to me about that is, if any of you can remember the Sears catalog, you know, this for people our age, it was the Christmas catalog when it came through in about October, right before Thanksgiving, before U.S. Thanksgiving, the Christmas catalog would hit, and how exciting that was. Well, Sears and Eaton's and these different mail order companies were the early disruptors of the traditional bricks and mortar business. And what's happening today? Well, they've been disrupted by people like Amazon and Netflix and Uber and Etsy and TaskRabbit, and the U economy is in full force right now. Millennials and Gen Y are outspending baby boomers. It's the first time since World War II that baby boomers are not the driving force in the economy. And so what's happening is Gen Y and millennials, they prefer to purchase in an online environment. And if we don't keep up with that trend, we're going to get left behind. So we have an opportunity here with Nerium to participate in that kind of trend.
So we're only getting better with age. There was a few different kind of requirements a company would have to meet in order for Tony and I to even look at doing something in this industry. And one of them was that it actually had to be in a market space that's going to continue to grow. Well, the anti-aging industry and health and wellness is exploding right now, and actually it's always been exploding. People have always wanted to look good. People have always wanted to feel good. Now, to be partnered with a company that is cutting edge products, that's just starting to go global, and that encompasses a holistic approach, I mean, it's a very smart place to be. And we're definitely, you know, it definitely met the requirements for a company that was going to be revolutionary.
Absolutely. As I said before, you know, we talked about the Nerium's holistic approach to anti-aging, and you know, really, Nerium really believes that this is not just about someone's skin, or so it's someone's wrinkles, or about someone's cellulite, or about someone's brain health. It's the whole person that really matters to Nerium, and we've got a very unique approach when it comes to that. A little bit about who we are as a company. And I hope you guys aren't seeing that Malwarebytes update pop up, but technology is great. You don't have to be very smart to be able to do this business. We can manage it and still mess up the technology and still be successful here. Anybody can do this. So, you know, really for me, there's a lot of information in this slide that most of you can read today. You know, 100 million in sales first year in business with one product in one country. Unheard of, never been done before. 1.5 billion in revenue in the first 5 years. Again, record-breaking revenue, not just in the direct sales industry, but record-breaking in a lot of different market sectors. Number one fastest growing company in the Inc. 500 list in 2015. But for me, what it boiled down to is when I looked at leadership. To me, everything rises and falls on leadership. And when I looked at what Jeff Olson's background was, what he believed in, what his philosophies were, and when I looked at his past successes, to me, it was an opportunity to go into a business where I could partner with someone like Richard Branson or Elon Musk or Bill Gates or Mark Cuban, any of these tycoons of their industry, of their market space. I would never have a chance to partner with them. But I can partner with Jeff Olson here. And that's the equivalent He's the equivalent to the Richard Branson of the direct sales world. He really, really is. And the rest of the industry looks to him for guidance. And when I looked at that, I looked at his philanthropic works, what he does with his the Slight Edge, the Success for Teens Foundation, spoke with the United Nations General Council about happiness. That was huge for me. I'm looking, Vanessa and I really are here to build a legacy company that's going to be here for our children and our grandchildren. And this is not a flash in the pan deal, guys. This is something that's going to has the staying power to be here. And the big part of that is Jeff's vision and the culture he's created here. So that was really important to us. On top of that, I'm a huge believer in personal development, and you can see it's a small selection of my library in behind me, and it's mostly personal development books. I probably read 300 books on personal development or more. And when I looked at what the kind of work that Jeff Olson did and what he was doing with Live Happy, it really spoke to me. Live Happy is a sister company. It's actually the world's largest happiness content aggregator. Okay, we're sister companies. We're not really related financially or tied together, but we work together. And what's cool to me is I get to tell people, I wear my Live Happy shirt all the time with pride, because people say, is that your company? I'm like, yeah, we're the engine that drives the world's largest happiness movement. And I think that's pretty cool. And when I say world's largest, we're only in 9 countries right now, 11 if you count our pre-launch in Germany and Austria that are just about to launch right now. Imagine if that's what we've done in that small number of countries, imagine what this is going to look like when we're in 30, 40, 50 countries as we really march across the globe.
It's so exciting. So another one of the requirements that had to be met before we did look at joining a company was that it actually had to have real research. Well, with Nerium, our products are based on real science, backed by third-party clinical trials, derived from nature or botanically based products. And we're partnered with some of the world-class researchers and leading labs and biotech companies and universities. So our products are stellar products.
That was the click sign?
That was the click sign.
Okay, cool. I don't have a clicker, so she was like, move the slide.
So the Nerium difference. You know what? Our products are different because people talk about them. We have word of mouth advertising where people just say, you know, my gosh, your skin's looking amazing. What are you using? Well, I'm using this. That's how we built our business. It's so cool. They're simple and easy to use products that address multiple concerns. Now I'm going to talk about the products. I'm going to say love a lot because I am in love with these products. So look better with Nerium. Okay, I love this. These are like a power duo. They're like the dynamic duo, right? The day and the night cream. What's really neat though is before, when I would had my other skincare regimen, I used anywhere from 3 to 5 different products at night. Well, Nerium has made it so easy because everything that those products did are in that one bottle of night cream. It's so easy. Tony uses it. I love that. So what are our night cream and our day cream work on? Well, fine lines and wrinkles, discoloration, uneven skin texture, enlarged pores, sagging skin. What's really neat though is that all of our products are backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's so super cool because really what you can do, well, you can test drive our products for 30 days and see if you like them. I don't know of another company that does that. And by the way, I want you guys to make sure you go to www.90daygallery.com and you can see a whole bunch of real before and after pictures people have taken with their cell phones showing you what our Nerium products have done. Now, okay, I'm going to say I love this eye serum and this hydrogel patch because it is so super cool. Because, what's really neat is these products work right away. They're effective. And it's like there's like a 2-in-1 purpose in them again, right? It's multiple things that these products can do. What are our serum and hydrogel patches work on? Well, fine lines and wrinkles, crow's feet, puffiness, dark circles. It's so super cool because within 5 minutes, you're seeing results with that eye serum. Oh my gosh, okay, the body contouring cream. I love everything. I like to say that this actually helps fix some of the stuff the babies have done. And if there's moms watching this video right now, you guys definitely know what's happened to your body. It's awesome having kids, but sometimes things don't go back to the way they were. Well, it's really neat that there's a product out there that actually helps with firming up that loose mummy tummy, helps with cellulite. You guys can see the numbers here that they're off the charts with what these products have done. But, it's working on, let's say you've lost some weight. It doesn't really matter all the crunches that you do. It's not going to firm that up. But this body contouring cream can help with that. It's so cool. Toning, tightening, smoother skin. Oh my gosh, this is a game changer for a lot of people.
We have a lot of men using it too, guys. A lot of bodybuilders use it, tighten up their skin before a competition. Young guys go to the gym, bulk up really quickly, and end up with stretch marks, and they don't want that. So it's a great way to take care of that.
Cellulite, all that stuff.
Now into the wellness side of things, this is where I started to really become engaged. Like I said, I wasn't a skincare guy. I really got into the self-confidence side of this, though, what it was able to do for people's self-confidence. But then we launched into wellness. And now in the U.S., our U.S. friends were very jealous of you, I got to tell you, because they have this amazing Youth Factor product. It's coming soon to Canada for all of our Canadians that are on today. But really, this is a 1-2 punch product that's going to help you. Okay, full disclosure, I was not really a supplement guy, okay? I knew I needed to be a supplement guy. I should be a supplement guy. I should be taking better care of my body, better nutrition. I was busy. I didn't know where to go, what to start with. You walk into the health food store, and where do you begin, right? So what I love about this concept, you guys, is that with our Youth Factor Vitality Complex tablet and the Super Boost super antioxidant boost powder, is it really gives you that foundational building blocks that you should start with. If you're somebody who doesn't supplement, this is what you need. If you're somebody who supplements a lot, you need this as well, because one of the key benefits of our tablet is it actually helps increase the bioavailability of the things you're already taking in. One of the big challenges we have today is that we eat a lot of the same foods that we ate 50 years ago do not contain the same nutritional value as they once did. So this allows us to derive more nutrition from what we already eat. It really works to help improve mitochondrial health, immune system health, energy levels. Listen, energy is great, focus is great, sleep is great. It actually helps. It helped me curb my appetite. It was amazing. Then we have the powder, and now we eat a lot of vegetables, but most people don't. And good luck getting kids to eat vegetables. When our middle son, who's 25 now, when he was a kid, good luck
he boycotted vegetables.
Getting him to eat vegetables. Yeah. Well, this super antioxidant powder tastes like Skittles. It has a whole pile of fruits and vegetables in it. It comes from all the best sources that you could possibly. All the things that you don't want it to have in it, it doesn't have in it. Right? It's a really, really clean product and gives you that energy, and together, when you marry those two together, they really create a 1-2 punch that really ups your nutritional level. Now, moving on to the EHT. Now, this is something we do get in Canada, so I get to talk a little bit more firsthand about it. This was a game changer for us. I've been a big fan, a big geek when it came to the brain for a long, long time. I studied a lot in school. We have a lot of cognitive issues in my family as they aged, and cognitive decline and things like that. So this is something I really wanted to pay attention to. Listen, guys, for the cost of a cup of coffee, you can take care of the most important organ in your body. Now, this came out of 20 years of research done by Jeff Stock while he in Princeton University with this company, Signum Biosciences. And it comes from, we've got the global exclusive patent on this product, and it's a naturally derived product. All it does is get in and help your brain and your nerves work better. And you can imagine if your brain and your nerves work better, guess what? Everything else does.
Everything else is going to work better. Okay, again, love. Okay, so I've been a girl all my life. I have always been looking for something to help take my makeup off my face, because I'm super sensitive to a lot of stuff. So I was so thrilled when Nerium came out with its double cleansing formula, because what's really cool about this botanical face wash is that it's like 2-in-1 again. So it's like you're getting 2 products in one bottle. So it goes on like an oil to remove your makeup, your eye makeup, and all that great stuff. You make your fingertips wet, you lather it up, and it's a full bubbly face wash. It's so fantastic. It leaves you squeaky clean, very easy to use. Adore that. Illuma Boost. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I never really knew the importance of vitamin C before I actually started using quality skincare. And vitamin C is something that is so essential for your skin. Well, Nerium came out with this Illuma Boost product. Very cool, because what this Illuma Boost works on is it works on discoloration. So you have like discoloration from freckling and all that great stuff. It helps lighten it. And not only does it do that, though, but it's also a shield. So it's helping block out the outside pollutants that are happening outside, smoke, exhaust, all that stuff that happens every day that ages your skin even quicker. Illuma Boost is a fabulous product to help shield against that.
So again, we talked about that anti-aging solution from the inside out, that holistic approach to anti-aging. Now, if you decide that you do want to, look younger or feel younger or have more focus or more energy and decide you want to become a customer, we have phenomenal customer programs. Our customers get our products at the lowest possible price, 30-day money-back guarantee, loyalty coupons, free shipping, all kinds of offers, 90-day challenge. 90-day challenge, there's a $3,000 US. That's a lot of money in Canada, by the way. $3,000 US prize for the person who wins the 90-day challenge as a customer. There's 3 prizes given out, so it's huge. We really love our customers. We want to take care of them. They also get a free digital subscription to Live Happy magazine because, I mean, really the world can use always a little bit more happiness.
So better bang for your buck. Christmas is coming up. Maybe you just want to test drive all of our products at a super rockin' price. You can get these advanced skincare sets, and you can get the total body set. It's just amazing products at a fabulous price. And check out www.90daygallery.com to see a whole bunch of rockin' before and after pictures and see what our products actually can do.
Absolutely. And 30-day money-back guarantee. So you get a chance to try everything with a money-back guarantee. That way you know what you like. Now onto the business side a little bit, which is really where more of my passion lies, guys, is a little bit more about the passion, about the business side of things, because it allows people to make choices and change, right? I think that the most powerful thing that we have in our lives is choice and love, those two things together. And really, I think a lot of people, if they had an option to choose what they would do, most people would not choose to go to a job. And I'm not saying you shouldn't go to a job, but I'm saying if you could choose to go to a job or not choose to go to a job, what would you choose? Most people choose not to go to a job. So all we're saying here is there's an opportunity for you to create some leverage and get some control back. That's one of the beautiful parts of this business model. I come from a business background, so numbers matter to me. And when in the next couple slides, we're going to get into some of the numbers, and it just blows me away, like from a pure business perspective, what the opportunity really is here, what the upside is, what the downside is. There's no downside. The upside is massive. We're in a great space, no risk. And this is the way marketing is done today, through word of mouth, social media advertising. Facebook started with 6 people in a dorm room. No advertising. It's now the largest gathering place of humans on the planet, right? That was all through social marketing. Now, if you're wondering about how to get started here, guys, this is a business, and so there's a little bit of an investment. But really, when we consider what you're getting here, your investment ranges from $500 to $1,000, and you're getting anywhere between $1,700 worth of product and $800 worth of product for that investment. And again, this is a global distribution company. This is a global, I want to say that slowly again. It's a global distribution business that you can get started for less than $1,000. I'm going to be really transparent. The last company that I was a part of, I'm no longer there, left about a year ago, do this full time now. When we launched that company, it took 140 investors and $23 million. Sadly, the market changed here in Western Canada and Alberta, and oil and gas prices dropped through the basement, just like the housing crash in the US a few years ago. And as of last month, that company is wrapping up operations, and it hasn't turned a profit in 5 years, right? Through no fault of the people working there, bad timing, bad market, all kinds of things out of our control. So what's the risk associated with that kind of a reversal compared to an investment of $1,000? I mean, face it, you could get started with $500, and a lot of you have been out in the town and spent $500 on a night at the casino you don't even remember anymore, or maybe shoes that you do remember.
I still have those.
My point is that this is a relative, like an incredibly small investment for a massively powerful online tool that you can leverage all over the globe. And if you follow what we show you, we can show you how to have an overhead-free business that you have no capital invested in for less than $1,000. Get back to the person that invited you to get some of those questions answered. It's crazy. How do we do that? Well, there's 5 different basic ways we earn. So at the end of the day, we really get paid for 3 things here. We get paid to find a customer, someone that wants to look younger, have a better brain. We get paid to find someone who wants some more choices in their life, wants to travel, wants some flexibility. Maybe they are concerned about their retirement. Maybe they're worried about getting laid off. They want to pay for their kids' student loans. That's where we are right now, is student loans are coming due for the boys, and we're going to help them take care of that. So, those are things that motivate the average person, right? Where we just want to take care of a little extra in our lives. So we want to find someone that wants to be a customer, we want to find someone that wants to change their circumstances, and we help those people do the same things. We get paid 13 different ways, 5 times a month on sliding scales. So I'm not going to go into everything on there, but it's a very lucrative, fair plan. Starts off with when you get a customer, you get between 10 and 25%. 10 and 26%. So you don't have to be good to do that up front for that. Plus, when you start to find people that want to partner with you, you're going to get packed upfront bonuses. You're going to get long-term overrides. You're going to get differential bonuses. You're going to get team commissions. You're going to get coaching commissions. But one of the most important components here, I talked about overhead free. Just finding 3 people that want to look younger, you're now going to qualify for our 3-year free program, which is going to help you get your product for free every month. Just understand that concept. When you're 3-year free, you have an overhead free global business. That is massive. Just that. Then on top of that, Nerium keeps sending you product for free. This is one of the most magical parts of our compensation plan. Our products work, so we sample them out to people to use. We put eye serum on. We put patches on. When we don't have to pay for that product because we're able to get it with our Nerium Gives Back free inventory program, that is massively duplicatable and makes this business so that when we actually make something, we actually make it. We don't have to reinvest in inventory and stock on an ongoing basis. The reason that Vanessa and I are here are really for the long-term residual income. Like we said before, we're here to create a legacy. And I'm not going to try to explain this whole plan, but basically 10 generations deep, you guys, we're talking about thousands and thousands of people. And the biggest companies in the world are built around creating an army of customers that use their products on a regular basis, and that fuels that company's revenue stream. And that's really what we get to do here with our long-term commissions. Bonuses all the way along. Who doesn't like a cookie to run for? I do. Who likes a prize when they do good? Me. Give me that little gold star. I think that's a good thing. But there's money in this. So you get fast start qualified, find 3 people in your first 30 days, get a $150 bonus. Help those people do the same thing. Do that in your first 60 days, you're going to get a free tablet or $350 cash. Then, I mean, what most people are looking at is, oh, I would like to drive a car that Nerium pays for, right? That's doable here. There's been over 15,000 people qualified to have a Lexus paid for by the company, right? And it's one of the first levels in the company. Now, if you're like, well, I live on the farm and I need a truck, well, then take the money, right? But it's definitely an achievable, wonderful thing to have to drive a luxury car that someone else is making.
Those are bonuses on top of your regular commission.
Absolutely. Then we have stair-step bonuses all the way along. No matter what level you want to be at, we can start out with that $300 a month on top of your commissions, and that can go up to a significant executive level income. It depends on where you want to be. Most people are at this where they want to spend 3 to 4 to 5 hours a week. This is a part-time, spare time deal, and for them, it's that entry level. I need to make my cell phone bill go away every month when it comes due. I need to take care of, the average family in Canada, in Alberta right now, Alberta, Canada, where there was a ton of oil and gas job losses, there was a pile of bankruptcies. $500 a month would have kept the average family out of bankruptcy at that time. And this is still happening in Alberta right now. So this is an option that you can give them. Lifestyle rewards. We're trying to go fast. Trips. We have the most amazing 5-star trips. We've been on all expense paid cruise. We've been on the beach in Cancun. Like, it's just amazing what they do. And the cool thing about this is those incentive programs are set up that you don't have to be the grand poobah of the universe, rank high muckety muck. Everybody, no matter what level you are, every single person, if you start today, can qualify to be on one of these trips. It's beautiful. Now, you're probably looking at this asking yourself, can I really do this? Well, listen, I have a bottle right here. Can you say to somebody, hey, would you like to try this for free for a week and take a picture for me? Can you text somebody before and after picture video? Do you tell someone about a movie that you enjoyed? If you do that, you can do this business. The tools are here for you to be able to do it. And most importantly, you would have an army of people waiting for you to help you be successful at what you're doing here. So really, at this point in time, guys, you're probably looking at what's the next step. Well, you might decide to, listen, I want to just try the products. Well, try it with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Give it a full trial for a full month at least. Make sure you take your pictures, see what you think of it. And if you're looking at this and thinking, maybe these people are onto something, I should take a look at this. So maybe you want to become a brand partner with us and partner with us. We're just beginning. We're only 6 years old in the US. We're only 3.5 years old in Canada. We're just launching internationally in so many countries, Germany, Austria, Japan, Korea, and yet we are still less than 2% market penetration in the US, even in the markets that we have the most amount of exposure in. So when you look at this, right now is the time to be able to get in front of something very special. You know, we live out in the ocean, or on the ocean, and one of the things that people talk about all the time are tidal waves. Do you know that if you're out in the open ocean, a tidal wave doesn't look like much? It only looks like it's about this high, maybe a foot high. It's only when that tidal wave gets close to shore that you see the magnitude and the power of that tidal wave. Well, you're getting a chance to look at Nerium while it's still out in the open ocean. Well, it's still this big. And soon, we're going to be much, much bigger. So you have a chance to be in front of that wave, you know, ride that wave, or get left behind by that wave. And it's really up to you to go back to the person that invited you to this to get your questions answered. And
that's it. What if this is your thing?
What if
this is it?
Don't live your life with regret, live with
right.
decision. Thanks for being on, guys. Really appreciate you. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you. Oh, coming up in a half an hour, exactly, Jill Chisholm. You want to be back. If you think this is cool and you're interested in being on this or looking at this, invite some friends to come back to this exact same place in half an hour and talk to Jill Chisholm. She is amazing. You will love her story, you guys. Have a great night, everybody. We'll talk to y'all real soon. And technology, there we go. Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.